All right, wowzer, everything in the yard is blooming right now. I don't know if that is good or bad. My allergies this year have kind of gotten to me, and I think it's because we got the warm winter and everything that would be normally blooming in March, April, and May is now currently blooming all at the same time, all at the same moment. So basically every plant that I have here is either awake with flowers or leaves or with fruit. Being this early in the year, we'd normally be recovering from some of the later frosts, but we didn't get those this year, so literally everything is alive. So let's go over a couple of these. So the mangoes definitely are in full bloom or getting to full bloom. This is an ice cream mango, and this one has just kind of started blooming. But it's interesting to see the different color bracts that they push out, because each one of these mango trees push out a different color bract. Some of these are yellow, green, reds, pinks, purples. They come in all different hues, so they are very beautiful. So this is one here. The bananas look really good after the last little frost we had there. They didn't get any damage. This is an ice cream variety banana, and this is one I put in last March, so he's been in a year. And the mama's gotten huge. This one's gotten really big. This pup is a little bit bigger than when mama started. So it was mama, and then it put out this pup, and then this pup. And they are all looking pretty good. Pretty green, no frost damage on these at all. Here's the new leaves. The old leaves look good. And then mama's way up there now. I don't know if you can see up there, but that's one of the leaves way above my roof now. So hopefully get some bananas out of mama here soon. And then this is the banana that I've got over here standing in the gray water. So this is a banana that literally never gets dry. This one gets wet over and over. This gets all the gray water from the house. And not only does it look good, got some new leaves here. Just have this really pretty reddish tone to the bottom. And they're kind of striped on the top there. And this one's got some pups too, even sitting in all that water. So this was an experiment for me on seeing if they'll kind of just sit in sludge and grow, and they do. So here's another little pup growing back here. No frost damage at all. Look how tender those little leaves are. And very beautiful banana. So, and then I've got a dwarf red over here that's looking pretty good. He's got that red, really dark red trunk. And this one looks good too. This one didn't get any frost damage either. And then of course we got the Starfruit next to it, which has just exploded this year. Couldn't tell you how many fruits are on this thing. Just full of fruit. Next to that we've got the Beer's Lime, which seems to be always bearing. It's an ever-bearing lime, and it's got a ton of new fruit. I don't know if you guys can see that because they're green, so they're hard to pick up, but there's millions on this thing, and it already has a bunch of fruit, a bunch of good size limes that are on it already. So these just continually pump out limes, but he is also in bloom and in fruit mode. Definitely smell the citrus. The Barbados cherries haven't really woken up yet, nor have some of the stone fruits. The persimmon, this is a Sageo persimmon. This one has just woken up. Looks really good. Hoping to maybe get some fruit on this one this year would be nice. Dragon fruit looks good. Got that planted back here to go up the chicken coop, to cover the chicken coop in dragon fruit vines. All the citrus are blooming. Like I said, these are mandarins. All new leaves. This is another mandarin. Blooms. And that's sitting under a mango, and this mango is just blooming like crazy. Look how big these are. I mean, that's like 1.5 feet long. That spear, and it's just full of those. Full of these giant spears. Got starfruit over here. Some of these are getting ready. Getting some nice color to them. This is a carry. Let's see what else is going on. Another mango. Gonna be blooming. One of the stone fruits is, this is a early variety. This is a tropic snow peach. So this one is probably setting fruit too. Yeah, setting fruit and blooms. The mulberries are starting to bloom. Fruit, I mean. This is a Shangri-La. This one's just waking up. Pomegranates, all your pomegranates should be waking up or real near this stage. Citrus, lemon, of course he's got lemons. Lemons from last year, and he's getting his new fruit now. Wow, the smell of this one. Well, I'll tell you what. So this one is in bloom and in fruit, bees everywhere. Oh, those are some really big lemons this year. Barbados not awake. Citrus, this is a Washington Navel. And it's just full of these little native bees. Got a whole bunch of native bees around here, which is nice. Still got some fruit from this last season, which I need to eat. Wow, look at that color. Beautiful oranges. Let's see, mulberry, another one. This one woke up really early. And this one already has fruit. Setting fruit, this is a Shangri-La also. Blood orange. Has some old fruit and some current fruit. Currently blooming. Wow. Avocados. All starting to bloom. This one's blooming. I think this one's gonna bloom soon. This little guy, this little Oro Negro. Let's see, the jackfruit. Starting to fruit. Little jackfruits. There's several on here. They come out in these little pod flowers like this on short little stubbies that are on the trunk. See here, they grow here. So they just grow on these little stems on the inner core on the jackfruit. So you got to get a good sized inner core to support that jackfruit. Let's see, mangoes. Go along the front here. Got some figs starting. I should be getting some leaves, some figs. Grapefruit's blooming. Kumquats are blooming. Mandarins are blooming. I'm trying to get a lot of figs already. Wow, look at that. Because this one didn't even go dormant. Most of the figs didn't even go dormant. So they just wake right up to making figs again. Get some fruit on the kumquats. Starting to set fruit. I think the longan over here is starting to fruit. Yep, starting to bloom. This is the longan flowers. This mango right next to it's in full bloom. Lychee, this one's not blooming yet, but the one in the backyard is. So this one, I would imagine, will be blooming here pretty soon. And then I've got this new rainbow eucalyptus that I just put in, and he's looking really good too. No frost damage. In fact, he's got a lot A lot of new growth here. Little pink growth. Alright guys, let's see what else I can find. Alright, so now we're in front of the house. And more mango blooms. So I've got two dwarfs here in the front, and they are just now starting to bloom. Okay. Let's see what else we got. I'm sure we've got some olive blooms either on or soon. Yep, they're coming soon. There's little olive blooms, little tiny buds. The dwarf mulberry. Wow, this one's really full this year. So this one is just full of fruit. Hopefully you guys can see that. Wow, this one's just loaded up. So wow, very productive. All right. All right, I'm in the back now. A couple more back here. So this one just got done blooming completely. So this is a tropic snow peach. This is a really early variety. And so this one's already bloomed, thank God, and set all of his fruit. So that's one less blooming right now, maybe. All the mangoes, of course. This is another one. Back here, they're already starting to set fruit. See there, focus. This one, this orchid tree behind me. It's a Hong Kong orchid. Get on the other side here. You can see it better. This one's really pretty. This is one I just got in. Gorgeous, and wow, the smell. Mangoes, all of them. This one in particular, this is a sunrise mango. This one really smells. Mangoes smell exactly like, or mango blooms smell exactly like bananas. So the smell in my yard right now is just so strong with bananas because of all these mango trees that are blooming right now. Wow. Here's another one. And another one behind it. It's blooming. This one's blooming. Just big clusters this year. See, this one's got the reddish, little reddish bracts. The lychee, yeah, this one in the back, this one's blooming. So I finally get to see what little lychee blooms look like. Tiny, growing little clusters like this. Kind of like the mangoes. It's funny, there's a mango right next to it. There's a mango bloom and a lychee bloom. I think some of the Suriname cherries are blooming this year. Yeah, this black one is. I don't know if I'll get any fruit because he's pretty young, but black Suriname cherry blooms. Oh man, the mangoes, wow. Wowzer, wowzer, wowzer. Mango blooms, getting some sapodilla fruit. Man, the mangoes. Tell you what. Wow, banana overload. Banana on steroids. Wow, if you could sell that smell, it'd be amazing. Here's another one. Behind me blooming. And then this one's my favorite. This one, wow, check this one out. This is one of my mama's. Look at that. The sun's probably blowing out the picture, but that's a really pretty mango. And there's another one right here, right next to it. I think that's a juicy peach. Yeah, this one's my favorite. It's huge clusters. Little avocados starting to bloom. It's funny, they all have these same tropical flowers where they shoot out on those little bracts. It's an Alfonso mango. Pretty good sized one. This one's also got some flowers. Hoping to get some fruit off that one. Red Suriname cherries haven't started blooming yet. The pomelos are. Got a very unusual citrus bloom. It's hanging these big droops. They're pomelos. It's a lot of little blooms. A lot of little blooms. That's crazy. So hopefully get something out of this one this year. Mangoes, citrus, pink lemons. Mangoes, mangoes, mangoes. Wow, look at those flowers. She yanks them to the ground. Yanks all these mangoes to the ground. I think every single mango is blooming right now. And the citrus. Citrus look good. How green that is. That's how you want your citrus to look. That looks fake. Looks like a house plant or a fake plant. Doesn't even look real. How green that citrus is. Guavas, they're not quite yet. They're going to be a little later, hopefully. Gosh, I don't need them blooming right now too. Mangoes. Huge flowers. Mangoes, mangoes. Another mango. Another mango. You see they're quite successful here. Another mango. This one's blooming too. Geez. Okay, so they're all lit up. So my yard literally smells like a combination of citrus and banana, like overload. Overload right now. Wow, this is really pretty. All right, guys, we got a warm summer. So we got a little bit of a early start here on getting things greened up. Get that shade up and be ready for it. Wow, these things just look stunning. Mango tree is a beautiful tree, even if it never fruited. But they just so happen to fruit the most amazing fruit in the world, so. These big old castor beans. Come back again, they come back every year. Spanish lime looks really good too. Canipa. Left him outside also. That one didn't freeze either. All right, guys, this is a little mini spring tour. Get out there, get those plants watered. Start now. Don't let them dry out early. Now's when they need a really good amount of water. because they are flowering and fruiting. And if you don't want to lose all that fruit set, then you better give them the extra love that they want right now. All right, guys, thank you for watching.